Here we go. Launch countdown is happening, ladies and gentlemen. As Jonathan is on pole, Withers, Conrad, Owens, Palms, Dill, Savory, Mitchie, Max, DT, Donut, Banter, Death, Penske, Laggy, Dubstep, Zombie, Matt, Fish, Hugo, Jared, and New Zealand Ryan, who did win the opening race by 3 days. With Jared and Hugo side by side across the finishing line. And away we go. I mean, nice no camera countdown sequence, but Jonah Vec is leading the pack into turn one. Owen's down the inside. Conrad's in the PTB, goes way wide. Here comes Bitchy. Oh, there's drama at the backfield. Owen's down the inside. I think Jonah Vec's just letting him through. Here comes Mitchie. Mitchie in the pit. Oh, there's contact. Jonah Vec is all the way low. There's Dubstep facing the wrong way. Oh, there's more contact. This is what BANTERCARS is truly about. There's Palms. So we go back to lap one of race leader Schutzer, which is Mitchie. And it's the Banter Boys 1-2 with Dill closing on. X Dill closing on Owens and Schutzer, but X Dill makes the move on Owens down the straight. Gets the move done. And here comes DT on next donor. No, not yet. As lap one will be finishing right now. And it's Mitchie who is taking the lead. Oh my god, they're going 3 wide. No. DT down the inside of Owens. He loses 2 spots. DT goes really wide, hits the wall. Exit Donuts down to P3. Let's go have a look at Owens. Here comes Penske. I hope Owens just drives him into the wall. I mean, what? Oh, he must have heard me. Owens down the inside. And there it is. Owens heard me. Let's go back to the front again. Let's have a look at DT. DT with the Banter Boys livery. Look at all those championships in other leagues. I've got 5 of them. But Mitchie is still holding that first place. And they're coming across the line now to finish lap 2, the start lap through out of 22. Let's have a look at other battles, shall we? Let's have a look at... Let's go on board with Zombie. Oh, wow. There goes Zombie, there's Banter. And Ryan's in the P11, so he's made 11 spots. Starting last, there's Banter and Matt. Oh, there's big crash. I think that might be Savory. I think that is Savory mince pie. Yes, it is. He went for the Star Wars theme and he didn't have any Jedi powers to stop him from crashing. He's now in 22nd. Behind the Jonah Vec. We're on board with who was it? On Death Bro. Now that Hugo down the inside gets the move done. As Exodona has the best lap of the race so far. 12-5. Oh my god, Banter and Death. And here comes Zombie to make it 3 wide. Oh, there we go, into the wall. Yeah, this is quality racing. Nice laps. Let's have a look at. Let's go back on board with DT. Looks like he's catching up to X still, and Mitchie's lost the lead of the race. So I do apologise for missing that. So Exodona is actually in first place. I think it's Exodona. Yeah, Exodona is in first place, and here comes DT on X still. Will he go around the outside? No, he switches back to the inside, but is too far back, I should say. As we DT down the inside of X still for P3. Will he get the move done? It's literally a drag race. X still might have the straight line speed just, but DT sends it down the inside. It looks like he will stay. No, he will stay in fourth, and Dill stays in P3, and that's brought Formula Fish into play here. Let's get backwards. Let's have a look at Alan Hugo here. And there's Matt and New Zealand Ryan. Let's go on board with Matt. And here comes Alan Hugo. Will Alan Hugo send it? He tried to, but Matt blocks him off. And look at New Zealand Ryan here. Ooh, he dives in. New Zealand Ryan dives into the pits here, ladies and gentlemen. So that could be a bold play there. And there's someone else in with him as well. Let's see who it is. It's Withers. So Withers and New Zealand Ryan are both in. Exodona has pulled away like no tomorrow. As Mitch is back down to 5th. So he must have had a mistake somewhere. Actually, let's actually have a look at let's have a look at damage. So no damage on Mitchie's part. There's only cosmetic damage only, so there wouldn't be. Wrong one. Let's have a look at Formula Fish. And Donor stays out, so does D10 Fish. Will Formula Fish send it down the inside? No, he won't. Bit too far back, but DT runs a little bit wide. Here comes Formula Fish, gets some great traction there. Oh, there's contact. And DT lets it through as Formula Fish is now into P2. As Laggy is back into the pits. Will Formula Fish strike or come into the pits now, or will he wait to see what Donut does? Wow, Fish, where you going? DT's just hanging back. But they're actually closing in on Exodona right now. Double look at Exodona, he stays out. I think Fish is in, so thanks Fish. Yeah, Fish is in. So he's coming on lap 7, end of lap 7. There's someone else behind him as well. It's Penske. Penske's also in. So we're going to go on board with Exodona 22X. And Exodona has that Plus Fitness livery. Not sure if that's a jab at anyone, but you know, who knows? Mitch is back in the third. He's got that Winfield livery. What will DT and Mitchie do? It looks like DT's staying out. Same with Mitchie. Same with BRL Jared, who stays out, and whoever's fifth is in. It's Matt. His Super Chick Jack Daniels livery. And X-Steel is also in. Where's actually New Zealand Ryan? Because he was the first one to come in. So he's Jump Penske. Withers is back down in 22nd. Not exactly sure what happened. But we'll go back onto the race leader and see what actually he does. And he stays out. Jared gets the move on Mitchie. Just wait for that almighty crash that's bound to happen at some point. Let's go on board with Matt. He's in a battle with Penske. Oh, no, he's not. So nice track, Matt. He actually is pretty close. And no one is back into the pit lane. But there's an almighty battle happening here. I think it's Owens, who's in 22nd and a lap down. So this is where we're going to see the banter happening, ladies and gentlemen. And DT's in. Jared stays out, and Mitch is also in. So we're half race distance now. Have a look at Jared and Owens. And Owens lets him through. Battle. I am trying to keep an eye on all battles, but they're all so far apart at the moment. And there's always... Oh, here we go. Here we go. I think my phone found... Well, yes it is. It's Matt and Penske going side by side on this front straight. Oh, Matt, jeez. Just stays ahead of Penske. And Laggy's right behind him. There's Mitchie. Jonah Vek's actually back in the pits. Penske's fallen back from Matt, and Matt's actually catching up to Mitchie. They both ran really wide. We're going to hopefully get a battle on here for P9 as well, as Mitchie goes really wide. Where you going, Mitchie? Jeez Louise, I don't know about track limits or anything, but I might have been a bit too wide as Matt sends it down the inside of Mitchie and gets the move done. Yes, he does. For P10 now, he can go chase up the D2. And some more cars are in the pit lane. Laggy, Penske. Penske's back in, so something's happened. Actually, no, he's not. He's in P9, so he's actually in the pit lane. Hugo, Savory, and Zombie. Let's have a look at Jared. Will he come in? I don't think he's made a pit stop yet. And Jared does come in. So those drivers will get their lap back. Who's that? It's Banter is now taking the race lead. I think it's his first race lead of the night, of this social race. I do apologise if there are some parts where there's no one talking. I'm just trying to keep an eye on everything else as well. Next to Donut will get second. Here comes Fish. And New Zealand Ryan has overtaken BRL. Stayed ahead of Jared actually. But Jared on those fresher tyres will be rapido. And Fish is in third, so he's on point for a podium. If he doesn't have to pit. Which I don't think he does. And I think Banter's actually in. Yes, he is. Banter is now in. What does Exodona do? Actually, I don't think Dona has to come in again. I think he's already made his pit stop. So Exodona will take the race lead again. And Fish does have a little bit of a comfy cushion. And goes in the P2. But it's going to be very exciting to see what these two, meaning Fish and Ryan, will do. Don't count out Jared just yet on those fresh tyres. Max Mate's actually DNF'd, so I did miss that, so I don't know how he DNF'd. He might have just quit the game or something, not exactly sure. Thank God there's a thing at the top there for everybody to see. But here comes New Zealand Ryan on Formula Fish. Fish gets sideways. Here comes Ryan. Will he send around the outside? Yes, he does, but Fish comes back. Keeps it in P2. And this might be a battle till the end here, ladies and gentlemen. For P2, as Exodona is actually running away with this race. There we go. So I just stay quiet and just let these two have a battle without me talking over them. We're on lap 18 of 22 here, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be very, very tight here between Formula Fish 15 and it actually is New Zealand Ryan, but he's going to take for the 90s RBHRT 97. Fish makes a mistake, but here comes Ryan. And Jared's slowly catching up, but he might be running out of time. Fish is slowly starting to pull away a little bit, so we'll keep an eye on that. Let's have a look at this battle. Penske runs really wide. Here comes Zombie. Oh, Dill. Oh my god. That was certainly interesting. Oh my god, they're going 3 wide in the hairpin. Laggy dubstep. I think that's Penske. Trying to see what happens. What's gonna happen here? Oh, Laggy down the inside of Dubstep gets the move done. Dubstep locks up a little bit. Here comes Zombie. There's a move up ahead, but we're trying to stay on Zombie. Will he make this move on Dubstep for P12? He makes the move, or sort of, at this contact. As Penske runs really wide, here comes Laggy. Gets the move done on Penske. He's in P11 right now. Not sure if that's points paying positions or not. Someone do let me know. So I don't look like an idiot next week. And dubstep on Penske. All contact. And here comes Zombie. Will he get 2 for 1? Not yet, but he switchback on dubstep. Gets the move done for P11. Penske's lost 2 positions, 3 in the space of a couple of corners. Oh, what happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? Oh, something happened. And we're on lap 21. I think timer must have run out or something. I'm not exactly sure. Conrad's DNF'd. Not sure how that happened. New Zealand run with the fastest of the race with 11.4. But this is a tight battle here. Let's go back onto Fish and Ryan. Battle's still going on. All this for P number 2. I think Exodona has got this race win in the bag. As Exodona starts the final lap of the race. It's been a manic 22 laps here, ladies and gentlemen. But this is the battle for P2 between New Zealand Ryan and Formula Fish. Jared's just staying back, really. Oh, Ryan hits the wall. That's going to cost him a bit of time there. But he make up his time in the braking zone. So he's closer than ever before now. He needs a good run out of this long right-hander. Runs a little bit wide, but gets okay traction. Fish goes wobbles again. But we have a look at Exodona. He will cross the finishing line to win race number 2 of this social race. He does. Let's have a look at this battle. Come on, come on, come on. And Formula Fish does get the P2. And New Zealand Ryan does a spin on the finishing line. So that is your podium there, ladies and gentlemen. Exodona has won this second race of the social race, followed by Formula Fish and New Zealand Ryan. Followed by Biel, Jared, Matt, Hugo, DT, Banter, Penske, Zombie, and Laggy, who finishes in P11. Well, this battle. Owens and Jonah Veg and Savory. So Savory will finish in 18th. There's Owens doing the spin. But that is tonight's social race here, ladies and gentlemen. I really hope you did enjoy that race. I did see a little bit of lag towards the end. Hopefully that might be fixed next week. I don't know if this will go up onto the Redline YouTube channel. You're just going to have to wait and see, really. But please do subscribe, as the other leagues on that channel right now with F1 on the Saturday and Monday night leagues. And do not forget to come by tomorrow for the 2010 Red Bull McLaren Ferrari Classic Car League. And we are at Australia, if I can talk English. But yeah, that's been a fun social race tonight. Some good battles. I hope you did. Hopefully you did enjoy this stream. Even though some of the controls weren't that great and camera shots weren't that great. But yeah, until next week, I think what is next? Next week is the start of the season. Let's have a look. It is Long Beach full. So it's a full track at Long Beach to start off V8 Banter Cars next season. And hopefully you join us next week for round 1 of V8 Banter Cars. Until next time, it is goodbye from me.